everyone, welcome out on another walk and explore. We're going to walk a section of the Wye Valley Railway in Gloucestershire. Now if you watched our last video, we started off in Monmouth in Wales, from Monmouth Troy Station, and we walked up to Monmouth Mary Hill Station. It was only a mile long and there was this beautiful red girder bridge that we crossed, but the pair of us were sucked in by this stone viaduct and we said, do you know what, we need to do something on that line. So that's exactly what we're doing today. So here we go. It's at a proper wobbly angle, look. But it looks cool. I like this. This hasn't been put in recently though.
No, it was put in when it was running towards the end of its career. I don't know what the reason for it was. They did put it in. It isn't afterthought. Well, it is, but further down the line. They put it in when it was still running.
Got ya.
I would guess it was for people from there to come over here without having to catch a train.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's a bit rowdy on this side, mate.
I like it. Saturday night. So this line opened in 1876 and it closed in 1964. The bit we're going to follow goes down to Tintern. Now beyond that, south, it actually remained open till 1990 for quarry work, but obviously we're not really interested in that. This is the section because this is awesome. And there we go. Look at that. I love that it's still here and they don't take it away. Boat in. It smells good, mate. Yeah, you can tell these two very hungry blokes. Look at that.
Yeah, I saw that waterfall.
That's cool. Beautiful, that. Love it. Right. So where do we go from here, Phil?
This way.
This way. So I said at the start this was the Wye Valley Railway. Now that was the company that got permission to build it. They got the Act of Parliament to build it, but they ran out of money. Hello. All right. Hi. They ran out of money really early on, and actually they never actually opened it. It was the Great Western Railway that operated it and then eventually took over it in 1905. Right, so me and Phil have been drooling a bit because we've got a pub, we've got a railway, we've got a waterfall. We're basically in dreamland. But before they built this path then, Phil, how did people get across the river if they weren't getting on a train?
Look down them steps there. There used to be a little, well, it was labelled as a ferry, but it's just a chat with a boat, I think.
Right.
You know, can you imagine it being called a ferry? But yeah, and if you look over on the side, you can see a landing pad where it used to come across to. Look.
Really?
Well, look at this current. If he was going across here, it must have been a road.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, he'll end up in Chepstow.
Well, yeah, you can see it down there. Look, yeah, a little ferry used to go back and forward. So I guess that was the way of getting across, you know.
Yeah.
Probably cheaper than train.
Yeah. Because this line went to Chepstow, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's where it ended up with that current. You know, my kids sleep with rain noise because it helps them sleep. You wouldn't need one, would you? My electricity bill would go down. Just have one in the garden. Amazing.
And so I don't know what.
Okay, so we'll follow it down. So at this point, as Phil was saying earlier, there was a halt.
Yeah.
So Penallt halt, you said.
Penallt halt was here. Yeah.
Penallt halt. So basically, you had Drybrook back there. That's your station in England. Here was your station in Wales. I'm not sure why the Welsh only got a halt and not a station. I'm sure that's...
wooden platforms as well it was, so
yeah.
You know, sometimes they label them as a halt, some of the smaller ones, especially if they're made of wood.
Oh yeah, totally, but that again is, I guess, why there's no remains then, if it's made of wood.
Yeah. It's
long gone. So here we go, so this is the track bed here then?
So this is where the halt was.
Oh mate. Now it's a Volkswagen. Okay, so we'll trek down the track bed for a bit. I almost said track down the trek bed then. Now, you know, I was saying earlier, the fact that the Great Western Railway were the ones that had to operate it and they eventually took it over. The reason was the Wye Valley Railway got permission off of government Acts of Parliament to do it. And it wasn't a case of them running out of money, it was the case of the bank going under. And so the bank was really struggling for whatever reason, I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure there was a financial crisis in the mid to late 1860s, which could well have been related to it. And so they basically pulled their loans. They were like, we're not going to loan any more money. And obviously the Wye Valley Railway is dependent on loans to go out and buy the land off of local landowners and also buy the infrastructure. So they were, you know, basically up the creek. And so then the Great Western Railway came in and said, you build it on a shoestring basically and we'll operate it. Okay, so Phil, we're heading down to, it's Tintern, isn't it? I was making sure I try and say things right.
Don't say Tintin, because that's
Tintern, Hergé Adventures of Tintin.
So yeah, Tintern, I think that's the correct way you say it.
So where we're heading to, Tintern, that will get its name from tin mines. Now, obviously they go way back, and so this line we're walking, sections of it actually date all the way back to 1812, when it was a plateway. So what we've done is we've just quickly nipped off, and we found this. Now look at this for an incline. Now I'm pretty sure you can get up on it, can't you, Phil?
Yeah, just walk around, yeah, probably up on the top of me.
Oh, let's not get run over. So here we go. So like I say, 1812 the plateways date back from, which is just unbelievable.
Is that older than this one went to down in Derbyshire? The plateway there, down at the hall we went to.
Which one was that? No, putting you on the spot. We do so many. That's interesting though, that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about. But that's a hell of an incline, so that's going all the way up, and all the way up to Monmouth actually. Where obviously we have essentially started this walk. Phil's being talked to by a bloke who's local. Phil will talk to anyone, which is one thing I like about Phil, is he just chats to people. So I'm on my own for this section, because we're on a bit of a tight schedule. So here we go, on top of the bridge. So that's the plateway coming down, and then it went round like this, and then skirted all the way, oh, hello, skirted all the way down at a real sharp angle. Obviously these are roads now, and these are people's houses, so I'm not going to go too mad, but all the way down that incline, and then came alongside the railway that we're just walking. Phil's back after talking to his mate. He meant Ticknell tramway, didn't you?
Yeah.
Is this as old as Ticknell tramway? Also, you can't get away from Derbyshire, because that there is Offa's Dyke Path.
Oh, no,
King Offa is buried in Repton in Derbyshire, what was once the capital of Mercia. We're coming in now to Tintern station on that Wye Valley Railway, and they've done an unbelievable job of making it, well, just awesome basically. So they've saved the station, they've saved the signal box, and they've converted it in a way that you've got something that kids can come and play and stuff like that. That's amazing. Old Station Bug Hotel. I'm not sure that is exactly what it is. It's pretty sure it's a water tower. So you would have had engines coming in here for a drink. I'm not sure if these are original or if they're in their original location, but they look awesome. They might well be, mightn't they?
I'm not sure about signalling the aspect. Some people will know because of the aspect of it. They're facing the wrong way anyway, for starters.
Maybe not then. There we go. Awesome.
Yeah, because they should be that way.
Yeah. Now, I'm not sure what's going off here platform-wise.
Well, this is true. This is original.
But where's the line going? Because it's confusing me a bit. Because there's the station building. That's a hell of an enormous platform. I'm not sure that's... But that is original. Right, I'm confused. They filled in the middle bit, yeah. It's just.
See, this would never need three platform edges, would it? 1, 2, 3.
No, that's what's confusing me. I guess it's an old photo job, isn't it? I'm sure there's probably some old photos here. If they're going to do this much to preserve it, you'd think they'll have some photos up there, maybe. But look at that signal box. It looks amazing. Look at that. (1964), last time a train came through here. And look at this for a location. You know, I find it, there's carriages as well. I find it annoying when you stood on a platform waiting for a train and it's late. It's like, come on. But I'll tell you what, I could deal with it now, to be honest. I could get on board with tardy trains. Look at this. I love they've just got some infrastructure around. Oh, mate, I'm gonna go and have a look inside. So what have we got? Tintern signal box. Let's go and have a look inside. Mate, done an incredible job of fixing this place up. Oh god, I nearly fell over then. I really did nearly stack it. I'm not sure what's going on in there, but there you go. What a view for the signalman though. Just standing here, cup of tea. Train's due in sort of 15-20 minutes. That's alright, I'll get a brew down the neck. Listening to the bird song, River Wye, hence the name, the Wye Valley Railway. And there's your station building. Oh mate, wow. Okay, that's incredibly random. So it's gone from being a signal box to now storing miniature locomotives, which is cool, I guess. Ugh. I wonder then, is there a single line and then this one's an island platform then?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
It seems a bit generous for a single line, branch line. Why would it need, you know, this amount?
Yeah, I don't know, but I suppose if there was a lot of industry kicking off around here, then maybe that's why. Well, you had the tin mines, Philip.
Yeah, but they went that way. I don't think they'll come up here.
So there you go, that makes sense then. So there's the station building, which is there. Then you got a single line, and then this was a bay platform. So the buildings, I mean, they're just a wooden canopy, aren't they? So they're missing.
They're
but
missing, yeah, but that's the story.
Look at that, mate. That looks amazing. Let me just have a look around here. Here we go. Ticket office. I mean, it's all closed up now because we're here kind of quite late in the evening, but Tintern Abbey. Great Western Railway, Great Western Railway. Ross on Wye. Oh, mate, this is awesome. But you do not see Victorian post boxes very often. Whether it's original or not, I'm not sure. But even if it's not, the fact they've gone to the trouble of making that to make it more original and in keeping is fantastic. Look at that, mate. How amazing is that? I've just seen some track as well. Oh, of course there's track's got carriages on it. I got all excited by something I already knew was there. There you go, like a kid in a sweet shop. So we're going to follow the track bed down now to what was a bridge across the River Wye. Now, I don't think it's there anymore, is it? I think it's gone, but there may well be some stanchions in the water, and that would be pretty cool. Some boobs, I've seen some boobs. There you go, not to worry, it's just wooden. So behind us the station, big embankment there, look. We've got a big embankment the other side. So this is coming up, hang on.
Get out of here.
What is it?
Wood.
Oh, it's wood. There we go. Not sure that's original. I mean that'll be original, but they've made that obviously when they're doing the renovation, which is amazing. What a real touch that is. Mate, there is a viewpoint. Broom's End. Don't know what that means, but Broom's End. There you go. So it's going straight into the hill.
Yeah, so there's a tunnel, it's just over the hill, you can't see it. There's a tunnel just behind the first stump, like a matter of so many metres, bang, straight in.
Wow. So that's kind of like Headstone in a way up in Derbyshire, isn't it, on the Monmouth Trail? Straight from a viaduct, bang, straight into a tunnel.
It's like Forley, up on the...
Oh, the Hereford to Wye?
Yeah, that viaduct, then straight in.
Okay, so obviously we're not going to take a run and a jump. So we're going to come round. We're kind of fighting with the light a little bit now because it's getting quite late, but we're going to run over to the other side of that tunnel. Now when we get there, we'll see what we can find. And then what we'll also do is follow a tinway, like a plateway, an old mineral line that went off, and over a bridge over the River Wye, and the bridge is still there for that. So we think that's quite a nice ending to this particular walk. Here we go, right, the light is failing, but we're there. Okay, so we've had to come all the way round, and Phil's found the tunnel. In that direction, that's Chepstow, isn't it, Phil?
Yeah.
So the railway we've been walking, the Wye Valley Railway, bosh, down there to Chepstow. We're not doing that. Oh mate, you can get in it.
Yeah.
He's got a torch in his hand ready, look. Here we go. Mate, Tintern Tunnel. I didn't bring my waders.
It's just wrong. There.
Look at that. If you pull the thing out, it'll go wider. That's the one. Oh God, we're having a rave. That's the one.
So this is on a bend, that's why you can't see. the other end, because you know it's not that long really.
How long's not that long, Phil?
I can't remember off the top of my head, but we're talking, you know, a couple of 200 or 300 metres. Oh, gee, look at this.
Oh, let's get in here.
That is.
Oh wow. Oh, let me clamber through. Okay, we're in. Oh mate.
Can you pick it up on camera?
Yeah, what's going on here? They've got a house in here.
This is the only torch we've got.
Look at that.
So that's like supporting arches against raw rock.
It is, yeah. But then this one looks like it goes deep. Oh, maybe it's just the light, to be fair, it's not that deep. But still.
You get it all right.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Let's have a quick one then. I'm a 2 foot hole, going to miss daylight.
There we go. Can you see some of the imprints in the ground from, I'm not sure if they're coming from sleepers, to be fair.
That wide, are they?
No, to be fair. And this line had gone by 64. 60 years of nothingness. Again, it looks like someone's kicking off here and all, like.
Yeah, it's unusual feature actually.
It's really unusual. Awesome though. Look at that.
You need to tell that way of putting your thing mate along with the walls up. So.
Look at that.
Very quiet, isn't it?
It's really. Oh, I can see the light now from the other end.
There's no echo either.
Nah. It really is a short tunnel, yeah.
Yeah, let's see if that's open then. Or we've got a gate, a barrier or what?
From a distance it looks like it's open at the top, but not.
Yeah, it's got a wall up, a high wall.
Oh yeah.
It's weird that if no one can get to that and they put that big wall on this side, people can walk up to it and you just, hello, let's go in.
Yeah. There you go.
Not far then, no? Not far at all up.
Nah. And there it is. Tintern Tunnel, folks.
I'm trying to think of a gag where we can have the punchline as with my accent, a Tintin tunnel.
A Tintin.
A Tintin tunnel, so it must be somewhere else.
Oh,
that's terrible.
I thought you were doing like Tintin.
No,
but you got a Tintin.
A Tintin tunnel.
Tintin tunnel.
In other words, that translates it isn't in the tunnel.
There we go. I'm blinding myself and I'm not even looking where I'm going, and you. So here we go. We'll make our way out now. And what we're going to do then, so to the left as you come out, the line, I mean it's a sharp turn, isn't it, Phil? Bang, so it's not going to go straight in the river. So we're not going to follow that track bed to the left then. We're going to go to the right on what was a plateway. So this plateway that we're going to follow now to the right. So we're leaving that Wye Valley, Wye Valley, and we're going to come round in this direction. It went into Tintern and went across a bridge, which is still there. You can still get across it, which is amazing. And then what did it serve, Phil?
Wireworks.
Wireworks. Okay, so it served a wireworks. Also, in a minute, hopefully, because there's been a big landslide there as well, this is going to be fun to negotiate. You should hopefully, through the trees, be able to make out Tintern Abbey. If I just lift that up so the fencing isn't doing your head in. Look at that, that is an epic building, isn't it? That is huge. It's a tiny place, Tintern, tiny. So we've got to negotiate a landslide now. So I'm afraid that the plateway has been cancelled. Look at these trees have all come down, look. Oh, mate. At least I'm dressed appropriately, aren't I? Here we go, I'm going to keep filming, just in case. Go on, Phil, nailed it, mate. Oh, I'm not so confident in my own ability to circumnavigate. Oh, sugar. I'm quite impressed with that. I adapted that very quickly to sugar. There we go. And we're done. So through there, Tintern, which as I said is a tiny place, but then Phil made the point that it's probably about a mile long, but it just basically hugs one road in the river. So it's kind of, do you know what I mean, it's not got any depth to it, it's not going back, you know, many streets back. Oh yeah, what is that?
Is that a tree root?
I think that's a tree root, mate. Because I reckon these plateways, I mean, would they have even had wooden sleepers? They could have been on metal, or they could have been on stone, couldn't they? Beautiful thing about plateways is that because they're narrow gauge, and I guess they don't go that quickly, you can do pretty sharp corners, because this one is, yeah, serious, isn't it? Hairpin job. I suppose there is a runoff, if needed. There you go again, you've got a bit of a better view now of the Abbey look. Gorgeous. I'm not a religious man at all, but I do like religious buildings. There's something about them.
So that does look like a tree root, actually, I've got to say on that one.
Yeah, some of them back there did look like you know, rotting sleepers though, but
it's really symmetrical look.
Yeah. Maybe it's because they're aiming for the river. I don't know. And here we go. Oh, they lure you in. And look at that. This would have been a plateway straight across there. Horse and cart pulled then.
Yeah.
Across the River Wye. And there you go again, Stevie boy. There's another culvert. That's seriously flowing, that one, mate. What an amazing location. Again, working on a plateway would have been a tough gig, I bet. It would have been hard work. But I can think of worse places to earn a living than round here. Go on then. Floor actually moves. So there we go, that's us. We beat the light, Phil.
Yeah,
just about. What basically started off as, on our last walk, me and Phil sort of looking affectionately at a viaduct, has turned into a whole new walk of its own with an amazing amount of infrastructure and stuff. That's all down to Phil researching and finding that out. It's amazing. Nice one, mate.
Yeah, I never say to you, mate, it was all in there already.
All in the noggin, yeah. All in the noggin. So we're going to go now, I think, get a pint and a chippy tea.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
Cheers.